So, and you know, if you wanted to, Max, if you felt that you had a gap of time that was too long to just fill with the little flying creature, you could do this instead of the little flying creature.
Right.
And you can play them however you want, you know. Okay, so you start by finding these two wedge pieces. So you have a lot of wedge pieces, but these are the ones with studs kind of all over them and not pointy. And you're going to put them, make a little boat shape and stick your 2x2 brick into the middle of them. And then you need to find, you have two 1x2 plates with handles that stick up. You're going to stick those on either side of the brick, like that. Now, you're going to take two of these wedge pieces and you're going to stick one of them here and one of them here. And now you want to find a socket plate and a ball plate. And you stick the ball plate at one end and the socket plate at the other. And then now you take two pointy wedges and you're going to stick the two pointy wedges so that they meet in the middle and their points just go over the beginning of your ball plate and socket plate. Now, set that to one side. That's his body. Now we're going to do his head. His head is real simple. You take whichever type of face plate you have, face wedge you have, and you take a 1x2 with a ball sticking off the middle of it. And you're going to stick that in here, right at the back of his head, very first step. And then to hold it firmly in place, you're going to take a 2x2 square plate and you're going to stick it so that that's in there, it won't come out. And then look for, you have a couple of these shape pieces, trapezoids with legs. You're going to take one of those and stick it underneath the front edge of him. This can't just giving a sense of him having a bit of a mouth. And that all is going to stick on right here. Okay, now we're going to build his tail. You have one socket plate that's different from the others. It's a long, thin one. And you're going to take, you have a single round stud, you're going to stick it on the stud that's next to the socket. And then you have a long, thin curve with steps underneath, and you're going to stick it on like this. And we are not going to attach this to his body because we're making his tail longer. This is the very end of his tail. Now we're going to fill in the middle. And the middle is built with the same shape twice. And this is possibly the most counterintuitive, difficult bit. Okay, so it's built with the same shape twice. I want you to find two 1x2 socket plates and two of your pointy wedges. And those 1x2 socket plates, they're going to go in on this step here. This is very important. So they're kind of hidden, and the socket is hidden inside the wedge shape. So you do not want to do this. Got to make sure it looks like this. And then once you've done that, you're going to take your small wedge shapes and you're going to stick them like this so that they cover, again, it's like what we did with the head. It holds the socket in really firmly. Now, this is the trickiest bit. So you have your trapezoids with legs. You have two of them, and you have two 1x2 plates with balls. You're going to stick them onto the pointy end of the trapezoid like this, and then we're going to put all of that together like this, so that the point of the wedge is between the two studs on your ball plate. Once you've done that, then you can hook these pieces onto the back end of the dragon and attach the tail on the end. There you go, he has a big bendy tail. Now all that's left to do is add the wings. You clip these clippy pieces onto those handles that are sticking up, and then you add the flames. And there we go.